Throughout history, statues have stood as powerful symbols, capturing pivotal moments, embodying deep beliefs, and honoring extraordinary achievements. From towering figures of gods and rulers to mysterious monoliths shrouded in legend, these stone and metal giants whisper stories of the past. Some, like the Moai of Easter Island, hold secrets still unsolved. Others, like the Lamassu of Persepolis, guarded mighty empires. And then there's the breathtaking Lishan giant Buddha, carved into a cliffside, watching over the river below for over 1,000 years. But history doesn't stop there. Modern statues continue to awe and inspire, each with its own story to tell. Ready to uncover some of the most fascinating statues ever built? Stay tuned. If you love history, mystery, and monumental masterpieces, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Number 10. Cristo Rei. Towering over Lisbon at an awe-inspiring 360 feet, Cristo Rei isn't just a statue, it's a symbol of gratitude, peace, and resilience. But did you know that its story is directly tied to World War II? During the war, while much of Europe was engulfed in chaos, Portugal remained neutral, avoiding the devastation that ravaged so many nations. The British never sought Portugal's assistance, allowing the country to stay out of the conflict, until 1944, when the US established a military base in the Azores. It was this miraculous escape from war that led to the creation of Cristo Rei. Inspired by Brazil's Christ the Redeemer, the Cardinal Patriarch of Lisbon envisioned a monument that would forever stand as a testament to Portugal's survival. Unveiled in May 1959, the majestic figure of Christ stretches out his arms, blessing the city below. The towering arches beneath him point to the four cardinal directions, a silent guardian watching over Lisbon day and night, illuminated in a golden glow after sunset. A monument born from history, faith, and gratitude, Cristo Rei is more than just a statue. It's a message. Number 9. Pegasus and Dragon. Horses have carried the weight of human history, charging into battle, shaping civilizations, and even fueling medical and scientific breakthroughs. From knights in shining armor to the final days of World War II, these majestic creatures have been our allies, our transportation, and our lifeline. But how do you honor an animal that has given so much to humanity? With a monument as legendary as the creatures themselves. In 2011, visionary Frank Stronach imagined a statue that would pay tribute to the indomitable spirit of the horse. 5 years later, that vision became reality, a breathtaking 100-foot-tall masterpiece known as Pegasus and Dragon. Standing on the north side of Gulfstream Park in Hallandale Beach, Florida, this bronze colossus is the largest horse sculpture in the world. It depicts the mighty Pegasus, wings spread wide in triumph, towering over a vanquished dragon, a symbol of power, resilience, and the eternal bond between humans and horses. Built over 2 years, this extraordinary work of art isn't just a statue. It's a monument to every horse that shaped human history. Number 8. African Renaissance Monument. Standing at 160 feet above Dakar, Senegal, the African Renaissance Monument was meant to be a beacon of hope, pride, and progress. But instead, it sparked outrage, controversy, and heated debate. In 2010, then President of Senegal, Abdoulaye Wade, unveiled Africa's tallest statue, the African Renaissance Monument, commemorating Senegal's 50th anniversary of independence from France. But instead of celebration, controversy erupted. The statue's depiction, a powerful man holding a nude child with one arm wrapped around a scantily clad woman, clashed with the beliefs of Senegal's predominantly Muslim population. Many saw it as idolatrous and inappropriate. Beyond religious concerns, its $27 million price tag angered citizens, especially when nearly half the country lived below the poverty line. Critics pointed to the unfinished homes and piles of rubbish surrounding the hill where the monument stood, questioning its necessity. Defending his decision, Wade revealed that he hadn't paid the full amount. Instead, a North Korean state-owned construction company built the monument in exchange for 40 acres of prime Senegalese land. A bold symbol or a misguided expense? The African Renaissance monument still stands, towering over Dakar, a reminder of both ambition and controversy. Number 7. Confucius of Mount Ni. Confucius is considered to be one of China's most influential philosophers. He was the founder of Confucianism and believed that rulers needed to be at the forefront of ethical behavior and lead by example. Traditionally, it is believed that Confucius was born in a cave on Mount Ni, which is a hill 19 miles southeast of Khufu in Shandong Province, China. According to mythology, it is here that Confucius's mother abandoned him for some time, and he was looked after by a tiger and an eagle. Mount Ni is also the location of a 236-foot brass statue of Confucius, which was unveiled in 2018. It is the largest Confucius statue in the world, and it is hoped that the monument will help promote traditional Chinese culture. Number 6. The Motherland Calls. The Motherland Calls statue towers over the city of Volgograd in Russia. It is the tallest statue in Europe, the tallest statue of a woman in the world, and the sword in her hand is also the largest in the world. The sculpture is a depiction of a courageous woman stretching her left arm before her, while wielding the sword with the right. She symbolizes the call from the motherland to never surrender in battle and keep defending the land until all enemies are vanquished. The 279-foot statue was built in 1967 in commemoration of 25 years since the Battle of Stalingrad, which is today's Volgograd. The battle was one of the bloodiest in human history and cost the lives of almost 2 million soldiers. Stalingrad was completely rebuilt after the war, and there are mass graves scattered throughout modern-day Volgograd. Buried in the surrounding area of the statue is Vasily Zaitsev, a Soviet sniper, as well as Ivanovich Chuikov, Marshal of the Soviet Union. Number 5. Garuda Wisnu Kencana. In 1990, Indonesian sculptor Nyoman Nuarta was inspired to come up with the design of a statue depicting Hindu deity Vishnu, astride the mythical bird Garuda. Construction began in Bali in 1997, but setback after setback led to the project only being completed in 2018. The total cost came to around $100 million. The copper and steel statue is very impressive, standing at 246 feet tall with Vishnu sporting a crown covered in gold-plated mosaics and weighing 3.5 tons. An architectural lighting solution was incorporated to enhance the finer details of the tallest statue in Indonesia. The myth behind the inspiration of the statue's design tells the story of the search of Amrita, which means the elixir of life. It is said that Garuda agreed to be Lord Vishnu's mode of transport, if in turn he could use the elixir to free his enslaved mother. Number 4. Sendai Daikannon. Towering over the city of Sendai, the colossal Sendai Daikannon isn't just a statue, it's an experience. Once the tallest statue in the world, and now the 5th tallest, this 328-foot masterpiece represents the goddess of mercy, holding a wishing gem in one hand and a water flask in the other, symbols of wisdom and compassion. But what makes this monument truly fascinating lies beyond its sheer size. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by 33 cannon statues, each representing a different form the goddess can take. Across from them stand statues of demonic creatures, representing the 12 months of Chinese astrology, a stark contrast of divine grace and spiritual trials. The journey doesn't end there. Visitors can ride an elevator to the top, where breathtaking views of Sendai await. But the real adventure begins on the way down. A stairwell lined with 108 Buddhist statues, each embodying a different human emotion or desire. Legend has it, if you wish to free yourself from negativity, find the corresponding statue, make a wish, and leave a donation. Could this be the key to inner peace? Number 3. The Kelpies. Kelpies are shape-shifting aquatic beings of Scottish legend. They are rumored to haunt waterways such as rivers and streams and appear to humans in the form of a horse or pony. They are evil, however, causing humans and especially children who happen to get on their back to be permanently stuck to their hide. They then drag their unfortunate victims into the nearby water and proceed to eat them. In 2013, 2 100-foot-tall horsehead statues were unveiled between Falkirk and Grangemouth in Scotland. They were opened to the public in 2014, which was also the lunar year of the horse. The sculptures, known as the Kelpies, are the biggest equine sculptures in the world and the tallest in Scotland. They form a gateway at the eastern entrance to the Forth and Clyde Canal and are a monument to the horse-powered heritage of the country. Number 2. Statue of Unity. Towering at an astonishing 597 feet, the Statue of Unity isn't just the tallest statue in the world, it's a symbol of strength, resilience, and unity. Depicting Vallabhbhai Patel, India's first Deputy Prime Minister and Home Minister, this colossal monument honors the man who unified the country, earning him the title, the Iron Man of India. Standing proudly in Gujarat, this engineering marvel was completed in just 33 months and inaugurated in 2018. It was built to last, designed to withstand 180 kilometers per hour winds and earthquakes up to 6.5 on the Richter scale. Inside the massive structure, 4 high-speed lifts transport visitors to the top in just 30 seconds, offering breathtaking views. And just like the Statue of Liberty, this monument will gradually turn green over the next century. But at nearly 4 times the height, Lady Liberty would barely reach Patel's knees. However, not all celebrations were unanimous. 185 families, including farmers, were displaced to make room for the monument. While they received 475 hectares of land as compensation, protests still erupted over the forced relocation. Number 1. Peter the Great. In tribute to the Russian leader, Peter the Great, a massive 322 feet statue of the Tsar stands atop a tower of ships in Moscow. This statue is impossible to miss, but many locals wish they could. Built in 1997 to honor the legendary Russian Tsar, this massive monument stands atop a tower of ships, symbolizing his naval achievements. But instead of admiration, it has earned a different reputation. Many Moscow residents consider it one of the ugliest statues in the world, an unwelcome eyesore on their skyline. And then there's the mystery surrounding its origins. A long-standing rumor claims that this wasn't even meant to be a Peter the Great statue at all. Instead, some believe it was originally designed as a tribute to Christopher Columbus for the 500th anniversary of his first voyage. When no buyers came forward, the statue was allegedly reworked into a monument for Peter to mark 300 years of the Russian Navy. To make matters even more ironic, Peter the Great wasn't fond of Moscow in the first place. He disliked it so much that he moved the Russian capital to St. Petersburg. Naturally, when the idea of relocating the statue to St. Petersburg was suggested, the people there had just one response. No, thanks. An architectural disaster or a misunderstood masterpiece? The statue of Peter the Great remains one of Moscow's most controversial landmarks. These sky-touching statues are more than just colossal works of art. They are symbols of power, faith, controversy, and ambition. From legends of resilience to scandals of displacement, each monument holds a story as grand as its size. Love them or loathe them, these giants continue to shape history and spark debate. Which one fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world.